I've watched many animating channels about like just telling stories about their life, like The Odd One's Out, Jane Animations. They're all great, so I decided to do one on my own. And the story I chose today is my friend Carson. I mean, most of you may know I have a friend named Carson. He's pretty much my best friend, and there's lots of stories I could tell, but I'll just break it down into probably different parts of videos. But this one, I'm just gonna focus on one trip they made to our house. So this is kind of like tradition. Every year, we always meet up at summer or sometime after summer. Problem with that is, since then it's once a year, is because we live far away from. We're like 5 or 4 states apart, and every year we take turns going to each other's houses. So like one year they come to our house, one year we'd go to theirs. This story I'm telling, they came to our house, and it was probably one of the most funniest times. I think this was like 4 or 3 years ago because it was pretty funny. So this one time when they came over, Carson and I shared my room. But that was alright because we were best buds. I didn't even have a phone back then. I did have a pretty sweet tablet though. That was good. That was as good enough though. There was one video we really loved to watch about two Minecraft villagers, and basically what they usually said in the video was, "Your nose is so big, it makes fat people look skinny." We thought the video was pretty hilarious, but we had a pretty good prank idea when we were gonna go to bed. So basically, what Carson did was he turned on the tablet when we were supposed to be going to sleep. He found the video, turned the volume up all the way, and then he launched the tablet at the door. Your nose is so big, it makes fat people look skinny. After that, me and Carson started cracking up like idiots because we thought it was hilarious. However, my dad, he was not too crazy about that. "Alright, you know what? You just lost this. Go to bed." Get up and tried turning it off, but somehow it just wouldn't shut off, and it was on loop, so it kept playing over and over. "Your nose is so big." And it just wouldn't shut off, and he got all angry, and I swear he slammed it into the wall. And then after that, I think we just went to bed. Like, it was nothing. Okay, anyways, next story. Carson also had a little sister named Ellie. And I'm sure that he loved his little sister, but sometimes he'd just do things to torment her. And sometimes it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And what Ellie brought with her to the trip was a bunch of LOL dolls, because she just loved those things more than anything else. And there's a pretty funny story that included Carson and her, and maybe Carson's foot and the LOLs. Alright, so we were all getting ready for movie night. We were gonna watch Descendants 2, because I don't know why, but we all loved that movie and we were all getting excited. Ellie had all her LOLs set up, and then Carson comes out after getting his pajamas on. He's not wearing them in the footage I'm showing you, but he had his pajamas on. He's ready to watch the movie, and then he jumps down the stairs onto Ellie's LOLs. And then all the LOLs get knocked over, and Ellie shrieks, "Carson!" Oh yeah, Ellie has an accent, so she can't say Carson's name right, so it sounds like she's saying Carson. Carson's sitting in my room after getting in trouble for 2 minutes, and then he gets to come back out, and you know what happens? He literally does it again. It's like he didn't even care that he got in trouble the first time. "Mom, Carson did it again!" So back to the prison he goes. But in all the houses we have Alexas, and basically you're able to announce anything that all the other Alexas will repeat. And I had one in my room. And you know what Carson did about that? "Dun dun. Let me out of here." Yeah, Carson really liked fart jokes for some reason I'll never understand. But I thought it was funny and I cracked up. Because he kept announcing through the Alexa's trying to talk to us. Dun dun. Let me out of here. Let me out. He finally gets out, and you know what? He does it a third time. He's not even listening to his parents at this point. Let me out of here. Let me out. Take a lard. And then Ellie put all her LOLs away when he got out the next time. And then he literally jumps down the stairs onto the ground. It just hits his head on the hard floor. And then we're all done watching the movie. Ellie had her LOLs all set up after Carson got back up. And you know what happened? He kicked one of them over. At this point, he's just asking to get in trouble. Anyways, last story. So this last story, I got on video footage. I was like really little. We were jumping out a window because we were running away from our younger siblings. We were being crazy. So this next story takes place in Carson State, which is where we jumped out the window. So I think this was a year after the two stories I was sharing before. Oh gosh, what do we do, Carson? What are we gonna do? We're gonna jump out the window. And then I whip my phone out and I start recording. I don't feel like animating the next part, so I'll just show you what happened in the video.
We're jumping out the window. Cause
What are you doing, Chris? Straight down?
shut the window,
No!
shut the window.
Hello, Preston of the future.
Okay, run.
And then Carson and Pacey started beating each other up, and that's basically where that story ends. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. I'm definitely doing a part 2 to this. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.